Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got Lou Dog here helping me out today. And in this lesson we're strumming along to Seminole Wind by John Anderson. This is a classic country tune from the 90s, and it's a song that's found its way on my playlist recently thanks to this tribute album to John Anderson that's got Sturgill Simpson and Tyler Childers on it. Let's dive right into this. It's a simple song, great for beginners, working with only 4 chords, so let's go. Okay, so first we'll go over the chord progression, and then I will go through how we can hammer on some of these chords and make them sound a lot more full as we're strumming and playing through this tune. So our 4 chords are E minor, G, all right, you can play that G or this kind of abbreviated G that I'll play, D, and then A major. Alright, so when we're playing D, G, A, and we've got that E minor, that puts us in the key of D. And if you want a more in-depth sort of breakdown on how keys work and how we can use a circle of fifths to figure that out, just click this link up here. But let's just kind of strum through this, right? So we're doing 2 beats on each chord. We're going E minor to G, D, to A. Alright, kind of go slow one by one. We've got the E minor, G, D, A. Okay, now let's kind of get more out of this as we're strumming along. Once you feel confident, let's throw in some hammer-ons into the song, and then we'll call it a day, alright? So if you've got this E minor position here, we can actually hammer on with our middle finger, okay? So without hammering on, just strumming, it'll sound like this. Alright, when we hammer on, listen to the difference. Alright, try that again. Okay, you don't even have to strum the entire chord, you can just go. Okay, and then when we go to our G chord, depending on how you're playing it, if you're playing it the way I played it there, this abbreviated version, you can hammer on again with your middle finger. And if we put those 2 together, it'll sound like this. You okay, Lou? Sound like this? Okay. Already is sounding a lot more full, right? Alright, and then to our D, we can hammer on again with our pointer finger and our middle finger. If we have our ring finger planted here on the B string, we can hammer on here. Alright? So from our G to the D, it'll sound like. Okay, up until that point, we've got E minor, G, hammer on the D, and then I'm playing this 3-finger version of the A chord. That's how I've always played it. Of course, you can just bar, play it like that, or if you want to get fancy, stretch your pinky out to the 5th fret of the high E string. There's another variation of an A, but simple's best, right? And then when you get confident making all those switches, you can always hammer on your pointer finger. It kind of makes up that A note there, the A chord. Alright, so one more time all the way through. Again, this song doesn't change, so it's a great one to play along with, get more confident over time and throw in some of these techniques, right? But an intermediate way of sort of playing through it would sound like this. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this very quick to the point lesson. If you like it, make sure you subscribe, and until next time, adios.